Hey, second grade, how are you doing? I hope you're holding up all right. Olivia, you doing good? You and your mom, dad going for hikes? That's good. I hope so. Hey guys, I've been reading a couple Caldecots for you, and if you remember that's the librarians get together and they say this is one of the best picture books of the year, and this one goes way back. I hate to say this, it was after I was born, but it wasn't one that my family read. And isn't it cool when your family reads you a book there? Cameron, I'm sure when your mom reads you a book, you're enjoying it. And Nathan, I know you and your family read. I bet you even read to Paisley once in a while. Are you a good guy like that? Help out? Why don't you read to Michael or have Michael read to you? Anyhow, this is picked out to be one of the best picture books of the year, way back in a few years. And I had not known about it, actually, until I worked at Indian Lake Central School. And I'm going to read it again. I haven't read it in maybe 6 years, actually. But it's by Maurice Sendak. He also did the pictures. Like, look at that art there. And he passed away recently, but left us with some good memories of things like where the wild things are. And these characters right here are the characters in the book that will probably live on forever. Here's the outside of the book. Oh, it's kind of dark today, even though I think it's going to be sunny. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. Carissa, you making mischief over there? That's like when you kind of get in trouble doing some things there. Claire, I bet you never do mischief, right? Oh, you're the best kind of mischief, you know that. His mother called him Wild Thing. And Max said, I'll eat you up. And so he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. My book, stay with me. What do you think? Madeline, do you think the forest really grew in his room? No, I think you're right. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became a world around him. Finn, what do you think's going on? Do you think... Yeah, I think that's right. It's like his imagination. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed through the night. In and out of weeks and almost over a year, where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and their terrible claws. You ready to see this? I think you're afraid. Okay. I believe they even made a movie out of this, but I'm not sure. Till Max said, be still, and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking, and they were frightened and called him the wildest thing of all. Nathan, who's the wild thing in your family? Oh, really? I bet you don't say that to their face. And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. And while we let the rumpus start, why don't we take a break?
Everybody, everybody, read a good book. Read a good book. Read a good book. Everybody, everybody, read a good book today. Read as for as long as you want. Read as long for as you want. Yeah, 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 yeah. Then go to sleep.
Hi, my name is Ethan. Make sure you wash your hands.
There they are having a wild rumpus, dancing and having a little bit of fun. Da 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 da, da 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 da, hanging from the trees, going all over the place. Don't we all kind of like to have a wild rumpus every once in a while? Look at this, and he's riding the animals. You can see all these beautiful pictures. There's a reason why this book was a Caldecott. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Kind of sounds like, Finn, what does that sound like? Yeah, what he got in trouble with, and now he's mad that the wild things are doing the same thing. Then from all around the far places across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. I don't know if you can see this, but right here, this book's been flipped through so many times, it's got a page that's torn and ripped. And actually the cover's kind of fallen off. And I don't know if I did this, but see how I don't know if we can see this, but the outside cover is the same as the inside. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." Who else said, "I'll eat you up"? Starting to kind of see the same thing happen. And the wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. What do you think, Claire? Where do you think he's going? Yeah, I think so too. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through the day. What do you think, Cameron? What's that look on his face say? Yeah, I agree. Kind of sad. And into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. I have a feeling it didn't take days and years to do it. And, speaking of it, was not days and years, it was still hot. And the back page is sort of like where we started. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me here and reading and working really hard for Ms. Brown. You know what? It's a good sign that you guys can work on your own. I know you miss us and we miss you, but keep on working and keep plugging away because we're proud of you.